Question 1. What is the fundamental property that distinguishes a bipolar transistor from a unipolar field effect transistor? Unlike unipolar field effect transistors which rely on only one type of charge carrier, a bipolar transistor utilizes both free electrons and electron holes to conduct current. Who officially invented the bipolar junction transistor at Bell Labs in 1948? While Bardeen and Bratton built the initial point-contact transistor in 1947, William Shockley invented the much more reliable and practical junction version in 1948. What are the names of the three terminal regions that make up a discrete bipolar junction transistor? Every standard BJT consists of three distinctly doped semiconductor layers connected to external leads called the emitter, the base, and the collector. Question 4. In a standard NPN transistor, what type of layer is sandwiched in the middle to form the base? An NPN transistor is constructed with a thin p-type semiconductor layer as the base, placed between two n-type layers. Question 5. Fundamental charge flow inside a classic BJT is primarily driven by which physical mechanism? Charge flow in a BJT is largely due to the diffusion of charge carriers across junctions separating regions of highly different carrier concentrations. Question 6. Why are bipolar junction transistors classified specifically as minority carrier devices? Most BJT current comes from carriers injected from the heavily doped emitter into the base, where they become minority carriers before diffusing to the collector. Question 7. How does a bipolar junction transistor fundamentally operate when used as an active circuit regulator? BJTs operate as current-controlled devices. Injecting a small current into the base terminal allows it to seamlessly govern a much larger current running between the emitter and collector. What common mathematical parameter symbol is used to represent a BJT's common emitter DC current gain? The amplification factor, or forward current gain, is represented by the Greek letter beta, also denoted as HFE on data sheets. Question 9. Which historic BJT manufacturing advancement first made mass-produced monolithic integrated circuits possible? Developed by Gene Horney at Fairchild in 1959, the planar transistor technology made mass production of flat, monolithic integrated circuits achievable. What type of advanced bipolar transistor uses completely different semiconductor materials for its emitter and base? The heterojunction bipolar transistor, or HBT, uses differing semiconductor materials to reduce base resistance, allowing it to process signals up to several hundred gigahertz.